Hello, I am Alana Healy, and I'm currently an undergraduate in engineering. I would like to discuss the unwelcoming environment in STEM academia. As a female undergrad student, I have noticed an exclusion from my fellow male peers. I would like to discuss the ways we, as a community, can change this environment to be more safe and exclusive for everyone. Let's discuss the issue. The problem is, not a lot of women are going into or even sticking with STEM academia. Most colleges are trying to engage and retain more female students, but this just isn't happening. For example, after establishing an academic career in STEM, women are 2 times more likely than men to abandon that career, often due to their experiences at toxic workplaces. Bovine, Tabor, and Mahamodi. Reference 4. Why is this happening? Well, there are a lot of environmental issues, such as no support from male peers, exclusion from groups, even isolation, and, at worst, sexual harassment. Although it is encouraging that available interventions can boost hiring rates of women in STEM, retention rates may remain low without more comprehensive programs capable of successfully targeting promiscuous STEM gender bias itself. Moss, Rauskin, Corinne A., Kristen Sanzari, and et al. Reference 3. What should we do? We should create a safe space for women. Make everyone take a gender equity class. Make male students work with female students, and create a space for everyone to interact with each other. As we educate the next generation of leaders across many impactful and influential professions, we must set the expectation in our own hallways to benefit our colleagues, but also our students and wider communities that sexism must end. Leonie Barner, reference 1. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Haven't we poured enough time and money into this? There are lots of things that are already available to female students, like scholarships, female-only job fairs, female-only spaces. But do these really help the problem? Because the environment in the classroom seems to not change at all. We also need to have support from peers. However, we are still facing sexism in the classroom. Benevolent sexism consists of effectively positive but condescending attitudes and reactions to women who embrace traditional gender roles. Reference 2. However, we are only combating this. Hostile sexism consists of overtly negative, angry attitudes and behavior toward women who occupy masculine domains or push for social change. Also reference 2. If we only combat one of these, we are not solving the whole problem. We should put more time into the problem because it seems that the progress we have been making is not good enough. Women still experience less sense of belonging, positive attitudes, and aspirations to participate in STEM. Reference 3. If we want to have and retain more people in the STEM fields, then we need to start at the higher education level. We need an environment that will make everyone comfortable and make everyone feel safe. If people can't work with one another in academia, then how will they work with those same people in the workforce? We really need to combat this problem because if we want a good workforce, then we need to make sure everyone is able to work with everyone. Lastly, statistics shine a light on the problem of inequality and barely on the genuine underlying causes. We see that women are joining STEM fields more than they have in the past. However, this doesn't mean the environment has changed. It is still widely perceived as a men's-only field, and we really need to change the stereotype in order to stop the sexism in STEM fields. These are important women in science and technology. Without these women, we would not have progressed as far as we have in the science fields. I would like you to take a second to look at these women, read their names, And even on your own, look these women up and read about their lives. Thank you for taking the time of watching my proposal. I hope you have a great day and you've learned something new.